showtime. Hey everybody, it's the D-Rock 100 and welcome back to more of Pokemon Moon. Last time, we began our little exploration down Route 11, is this what it is? Oh, Route 12, excuse me. And we saddled up on our new Mudsdale. Isn't it so majestic? Anyway, this time, we're gonna head back to the Pokemon Pelago because I've done a little bit of some catching off screen. I say that now. Let's show this off real quick. We are now at the maximum level of Albeans. Might as well collect some of that. So what do you say is going to develop our phase 3 of Alpalany, I think that's how it's pronounced. So now we can grow up to 16 berries here if we wish. I'm actually gonna focus on that a little bit later. So let's go ahead and develop. Whoa. This is awkward. Hey, cutie fly. Not now. Cutie fly! Stop it! Yeah, this is awkward. Yes, holding. Now will you develop it for me? Well, I guess we can develop this, I guess. The Island Evia. Level up. There are lots of things to climb and a nice sandy area to play in and exercise with. Now your Pokemon can help themselves to grow stronger while they have fun. So this is a nice location where I believe you can work on your EV training on your Pokemon. It's not bad actually, so I guess I'll just take care of that one part later. And I'm actually going to go ahead and I'm actually going to start using my repels. I bought them for a reason. And I've actually been rather stupid to not use it. Yeah! Some of these trainers I'll take care of later. However, I would like to come up here. Welcome to Blush Mountain! I'm an office worker, or you could say I'm a busy business guy. Blush Mountain! There is actually something very special about this place that I actually want to talk about. This is basically the location for a power plant. If you have a Pokemon that is in need of a environment for it needs to evolve at, this is where you'll bring that. And speaking of Pokemon, here at Blush Mountain, we have 3 new Pokemon here that we could potentially find. 2 of which is kind of worth your time, really. So, let's get into it. First up is Charge-a-Bug, the evolution of Gruben, which is pretty much going to be coming in a bug on the electric type, excuse me. This thing is not bad, and like I said, it's basically just the evolution of that of the Gruben. It'll be armed with a signature ability of Battery. It powers up an allied Pokemon's special moves. So moves on like, say, Thunderbolt, we'll get a much needed buff from here. If you want to use this thing, I recommend this for a multiplayer mode. See, we're talking it, but if you level up from here, you'll eventually be getting it into a Vikavolt, which is a phenomenal Pokemon. And heck, I even used one of myself in my very first playthrough of Sun. Can't go wrong with that, eh? Next up, only found in Sun, is Turtonator. This is a Fire Dragon type Pokemon, and I have to say, what is this thing? If I'm gonna be honest with you, this thing is probably one of the most dangerous Pokemon for you to use on your team. How? Well, you have its signature move of Shell Trap to deal with. A 150 power, 100 accuracy, special fire type move that'll explode if it goes first, and when the opponent uses a physical type move on it. So this thing is very interesting to use, but be mindful that it's a little bit on the slow side if you're going to be using it like that. So if you want to use it, by all means, it's right here. Be mindful that Fire Dragon is not exactly the best combination since it has a sheer number of weaknesses. But other than that, it's actually not a bad Pokemon when used correctly. And finally, Togedemaru, an electric steel type, which is a Pikachu clone that can be found in Alola. Unlike other Pikachu clones that we've seen in the past, this one actually may have some good use for it. What's really cool is that it has that Iron Barbs for its ability, which used to be the Ferocity's signature ability. But what's really odd, you think with a Pokemon such as that, and it would be really good for being a physical wall. It's not. It's more of a physically offensive sweeper, which is very odd. And you want to know something that's also really stupid? It only ever knows one steel type move, Gyro Ball, which does more damage if you are slower than the opponent. It makes absolutely no sense, and it is just downright stupid. I don't like it either. But if you want one, by all means, it's right here. Just be mindful that you're going to be having a little bit of some issues if you're going to be using this, especially since that some of its better moves aren't until later on in its life. Okay. You can turn the heat with Alola's ground into electricity, and it doesn't even cost a thing. This is the real blessing of nature. Really? We have a timer ball right here. Very, very nice. What's in here? Welcome to the geothermal power plant. Take your time to read all about our plant. Time moves slow around here. You can even say we move in geological time. It's electrifying, okay. Our class is here on a field trip, so we rented out an entire Executor Express. Okay. Seasonal sales, like postcards, the pictures of airplane. What is this? With the help of digging Pokemon, scientists search for underground steam vents in the area around active volcanoes. Over a long period of time, and with the help of many Pokemon that can work underground, the power plant is constructed. Steam that is naturally produced due to underground heat is used to turn turbines and generate electricity. Can I please? They won't even let me read that? Come on. Oh, hello, I appreciate you stopping by, but do you think you could come back tomorrow? I don't have anything to give you right now. Okay. Maybe the teacher here, but all I even understand from all this is what Pokemon and volcanoes are pretty amazingly powerful. You think the volcanoes on Ula Ula were created by some huge Pokemon? Then I guess we have that Pokemon to thank for us living on here now. Hey! Oh, hello, Alola! Here in the Alola region, volcanic eruptions can result in long, thin strands of magma. They form strands of glass rather like here. But the hair on the Diglett here is not glass, but rather whiskers of some metallic substance. They use them for communications as a sort of sensors to investigate their surroundings. Here, I've been wanting to give you this. A lure ball. I hope you're trying to complete your Pokédex for Rotom's sake as well. The lure ball is very interesting. This thing works better on Pokemon for when you are fishing. Which is all around not so bad. Okay. See if there was anything. Yes, there is. X attack. Do not care about you. Good day, sir. I'll avoid that science test because I don't want to be bored out of my skull. Yeah. Most people drop things when they're making their way to Ula Ula's secluded shore. Just stop and try to search them out. You might find some real treasure. You can look, but you can't touch. You can touch, but you can't catch. Also, Pokemon on this page are managed and protected by the Alola region. I see. Did not intend to fight anyone there, but okay. Got a Leppa Bear that restores 10 PP on a single move. Chesto Berry, we've seen that already. And a Cherry Berry. Good, good. But still, I know you're a ground type, but perhaps maybe you should stay off the water. There's really not a whole lot that's out here, but I guess we could probably do a little bit of stuff riding around in the water. I'm actually kind of surprised that Magneton didn't get a level up on him. Well, actually I did level up, but I was thinking of something else. I believe there should be something. Hello? What do we got? Thank you! A wishy-washy. Get used to seeing Pokemon at low levels when you fish, especially in later locations. There's nothing over here? Well, that was a complete waste of time. Alright. What's up, buddy? What's your smell? I know I don't use Stoutland, but I also give him a chance to shine. Oh. Okay, very good. Oh, found something. Oh, is it? Oh, it's up there! Up! Good boy! Or girl, whatever you are. I'd rather not make assumptions. I'll come back to that area later so I can take care of those trainers off screen, because I don't really feel like they're that important right at the very moment. Derek! What? Heard the news from Sophocles. You helped him out with testing the keen, right? That told him washing or whatever. I guess I was test subject number 2, but I managed to get through the trial. Even managed to get a bit stronger, eh? Hey Derek, I want you to take this. Thanks. You have 1 volume, don't you? Haven't you ever heard of the expression that silence is golden? Yeah, he's back! Listen, Team Skull's looking for a Pokemon called Cosmog. Do you two know anything? What? Not that we tell you. So you do know something. Look, Cosmog isn't even a strong Pokemon. But it has the potential to summon Pokemon so terrifyingly strong that you don't even know. If something like that happened, it would be a disaster for Alola. A disaster? Like a real disaster? Then what are we supposed to do about it? Protect it. If you do know where Cosmog is, or if you do find anything out, just keep it safe. I know I might be working for Team Skull right now, but you may not trust me or care, but I want to tell you this just once. You have to protect Cosmog no matter what. Still don't even understand how Team Skull found out about Cosmog in the first place. What do you mean, no matter what? You're just gonna leave us hanging? Derek? If they're really looking for Cosmog, then is Lily gonna be okay? I don't really get what's going on, but we've got to keep both of them safe, right? Then I know what I got to do. Take on my next trial so I can get even stronger. I'm gonna complete my island challenge, and I'm gonna get Tapu Koko to recognize my strength, and then I'm gonna be the next island Kahuna. I want to make sure more and more Pokemon can have fun battling to see who wins or loses. Derek was supposed to try to become real champions. Does Tapu Village have something to do with the Tapu? The Guardians of the Islands? Probably. Pokemon in the next guest room have been waiting for its trainer forever. Please don't tell me. Let's see here. Oh, hello. Ayo, Mudsail away! I can pretend that I had like that here I used to love when I was a kid. Let's see here. Found a moonstone right here. That'll make certain Pokemon evolve. And the Zygarde cube. Just finding these things like candy lately. It's living in a desert like the Hanya Desert that makes you appreciate the value of an oasis. And it's the weakness of different types that really makes you appreciate different Pokemon. I feel like someone's eyes are burning into the back of my head. Gives me the creeps. Okay. That's not weird. What the heck do you think you're doing, huh? Someone say you could come in here? Not that I'm doing anything in here. I haven't done nothing. You want to scrap? You, what? What? No. I ain't got time for you. I just beat you silly anyway. Not worth it. So I'll just leave you with this. You take the train up and come back when you're worth my time. Are you tormenting me? Or taunting me? This is like a different place every day because the winds are always moving the sand. And somewhere in that confusing mess lies the ruins of abundance. Maybe Tapu Bulu who just wants to be alone? Aren't you just a bundle of joy? What, you got a problem with short stuff? You can stand guard even if I was squatting. Okay. Team Skull was born out of this old group that once formed around one of the old kahunas. But that whole thing fell apart after they got smacked down by the wrath of the Tapu. You can't know who will get named a kahuna or not, young'un, until they are chosen. Even humans sometimes have to live at the whim of some capricious Pokemon. Yeah, I think these people just got issues. You watch. I'm gonna go fish up every last water type Pokemon that lives in the little seas. Is that so? Well then. I guess in this case scenario, Route 13 has only one new Pokemon that you can find out here, only through fishing. And this is probably one of the most interesting Pokemon that we can find. And that Pokemon is Brushish. Yeah, I actually have to rewatch the anime just to try to pronounce that name. I don't like it either. Well, anyway, this is a water psychic type Pokemon that I have to say, this thing is really creepy looking. What's really interesting is that in this generation only, it has a signature move of Psychic Fangs, which pretty much it does everyone what you think it is. If you want one, by all means, it's right here. This thing is actually not a bad Pokemon, especially for with that signature ability of Dazzling, which pretty much it makes Pokemon unable to attack using priority moves. Really interesting to say the least, but what really makes it worthwhile is its Strong Jaws ability, which really complements about that Second Fangs that we talked about a little bit ago. That may actually be worth your time. But that's about from where all the positives end. This thing is mostly meant to be used in how to handle with your Pokemon. With strong physical moves or jaws, but other than that, Brushish is okay, but that's about where all the positives end. Okay. Seems like we're almost into the Aether house, where the captains are supposed to be, huh? Hey look, construction workers. That must be what Kukui was talking about. So they're really making a Pokemon League up on top of Mount Aquila. The professor told me that Pokemon Leagues in other regions have 4 crazy strong trainers, and them what they call the Elite Four. The Elite Four are in our island kahunas. I wonder which ones are stronger. Can't wait to find out. Aether House is another part of the Aether. Yeah, I can't let talk right now. People like to say that Tapu Bulu destroyed the supermarket in its rage, but that's not right. It's the people themselves who were to blame. What did they think about what happened when they built a shop on land that's sacred to the Tapu? Oh, that abandoned site? Yeah, it was overrun by ghost-type Pokemon. If you went in there, you'd never come out again. Yeah, that's definitely something not worth talking about. And as per usual, whenever you come to a new location of a Pokemon Center, you want to go in there, because otherwise you'll be a sitting duck if you don't. There is some Pokemon that we can find out in the top of Village, but I'm actually going to save that for a little bit later. Mainly because in that we don't... Actually, I don't think we even have access. I'll check that in a minute. Wait. Okay. Oh, yes! I was wondering for when you were gonna be here! Yes! You're gonna want to do this right here, right now! Take it! Alolan Graveler! The evolution of Geodude, everything that I said about the Alolan Geodude applies. This thing is probably one of the greatest physical walls that you will find. You will need to trade with someone in order to get into its final evolution. And oh, who am I kidding? I was getting into the Pokemon that actually really doesn't matter in this case. Alolan Golem! Electric ground type. This thing is amazing. I love it to death. And I have made a very big decision. This thing is going to be the final the next member of my team. I love this thing to death. If you want it, by all means, it's right here. You want to have a Haunter on your team, you should already have one at this point. You're gonna have to use this thing, and it's a very good recommendation. And you guys thought that I was talking Wixie Dixie about that? Well, guess what, my little friend? Let's meet our new friend. I should take this time to mention, whenever a Kantoan, well, an Alolan Kanto Pokemon evolves, it actually gets us a new background music, which is odd. But yeah, this is one of the very few times when you'll get a fully evolved evolution line through trading. And quite frankly, I'm happy about this. Whoa, the grandma gave you evolved into another Pokemon? So the rumor was true. Yep. The Alolan Golem, aka Valor, is ours. And it even comes with the Rocky MZ. Interesting. Let's see here. You have an impish nature, which boosts its defense over special attack, which is not bad, I guess. See here. Likes to thrash about. I believe that one prioritizes it in attack, I believe it is. Let me take a look at it. If this thing would like to load for me. Thank you. Yep. Prioritizes an attack. So yeah, the 5th member of my team is here. I am so gonna be using this thing so well. So anyway, I guess now with that said and done, you know how some Pokemon can steal HP from the moves like Absorb and Mega Drain? Do you think it tastes different depending on what species of Pokemon they steal it from? That's something I don't think I really want to know. We're getting things off from right here. Next time on Pokemon and Moon. So yeah, you can't go north from there. So we're gonna have to talk about those Pokemon later. As I was saying, next time on Pokemon Moon, we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit of some more exploring around the area and see what other stuff we can find. Maybe out to the 8th house and see what else is in store for us. See you guys then.